to pay the dollar. So I've already, made up this draft. Of course, this is my free draft because I do have that the deal free drafts. One draft for free for the life of my account. So he is also playing my favorite guy, Wyatt the Sapper. And of course, on the last game, I'm going to go ahead and mull to 6 because I don't draw enough resources. So that's the way the cookie crumbles. But I really can't. I can't be too disappointed with this draft. Realistically, I've done. I got some easy opponents. Is really what happened. Yeah, let's try to keep the language to a minimum in chat as well, please. Try to keep this somewhat family friendly. I do have a lot of things blocked, and then as soon as people start putting things in chat that I don't see they're blocked, I actually write them down and then add them to my filter. Right. And they've talked about that at length, so I mean there's some leeway, like if you really didn't know, I mean, but if someone has a habit of doing things, of using exploits over and over again, that's when it is that if I was running a game, that's when I would really look at bannings and stuff. Unfortunately, with free to play, you guys are right. You can just roll up another account, be a completely different name, and still troll people. But that's the way it is sometimes. Luckily, this isn't really free to play. I mean, you have to pay for the tournaments. And that's mostly what people are going to be playing. The free-to-play is going to be the PvE portion. And so exploiting in there is going to be versus the computer. And if that happens, then, they should be picking that stuff up. So I've got murder for this guy, I guess. So I guess I'll wait till his turn and I'll murder his guy. I don't want to bounce his guy because then he'll replay it and it gets bigger. That's really bad. Yeah, I'm a really big proponent of non-exploiting games. It really makes me unhappy as well, I guess you could say. Attack priority, defense priority, murder priority, no blockers. And defense priority, murder. He's got 4 cards. I think he mulled to... Did he mull to 6? No, he didn't. I don't think he did. Does he have a second main phase, something? He's got a Thunderbird. Alright. So I'll play my wizard, which will block the Thunderbird pretty good here. With the wizard bird for the Thunderbird seems pretty good. That seems like a pretty good trade for me. Of course, I could also just swing through. I could just wait and swing through and deal more damage than he's got available as well, and just take the 2 damage. I'm considering it. I think I might just take the 2 damage. We'll see what he does. Maybe we'll do something in his main phase here. You know what? I think I'm just going to take the 2 and swing back. Because I've got murder, so I can actually affect it that way. Yeah, because I've got more damage output than he has. Windborn Alkalite. Okay. I'll just bounce it with Buccaneer and swing through. There's that Mystic. Let's go ahead and draw our cards, see what we get. This is another deck that Sorrow is going to be ridiculously good against. So we just go ahead and Buccaneer his guy and get offensive with our guys. See a lot of chatter going on in chat, so sorry if I'm not like responding to you guys. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not losing too much time on this game. Yeah, there's always like online, that's the thing, like when you're playing against people in real life, there's, real life exploits where it is that people do some shady things, and then online of course there are exploits as well. Yep, he gets to draw his card. One of these times I'm going to get to play this Mystic of the Tranquil Dream, and it's going to be awesome. See if he replays his guy. He probably will, because he blocks my Silver Talon guy. He mesmerizes my guy. Okay, sure. So removal there. And the Alkalite, of course. So I might as well swing through with Senator now. Or I could just hold it, I guess. I kind of want to play this Demolisher here. I'm just going to play the Demolisher and pass, and then I can demolish my deck and draw spells for the rest of the game. I mean, that seems really good. Yeah, let's do it that way. So we're just going to run our Demolisher out here. We still have murders. We have plenty of life. So we can demolish our deck next turn and not draw any more shards, which seems pretty good for me. I won't use my champion power for the rest of the game, but I'll go and swing with Buccaneer. That's a decent swing. And then I've got Silver Talon Senator just to trade with Thunderbird or Alkalite. Probably Thunderbird would be the better one. So Demolishers, yep, it's pretty good. So that should make him not want to... If he attacks with Thunderbird, I'm going to expect that he has some sort of combat trick, and that's fine. He kills my Talon Senator with a combat trick. I can still murder it, so I'm in good shape there. So obviously I'm going to block here. I expect the combat trick, but we'll go ahead and make him use it anyways. Take one. Yep, not a big surprise there. Not a big surprise, but at least I'm only taking 1 point of damage. Plays a Howling Brave, which seems pretty bad here. So I can actually swing through. I've got Murder up. He has 1 card in hand. You know what? I really want to make sure he doesn't have Countermagic because I want to deal with this Thunderbird. So let's go ahead and Inquisition. He could counter this here. He's got Mesmerize, so yep, we're getting rid of that. Okay. Accept, and then we'll just go ahead and murder this. We're going to murder this Thunderbird now, just to deal with it, and I'll demolish her a little bit later when it's a little bit more advantageous for me. When I have the resources, in other words. So now he only can deal 2 damage to me. He's in a pretty bad position. Demolisher is actually even better for me right now, being on the board, than demolishing my deck anyways, so it's not a bad spot to be in, really. So I've got a lot more damage output than he has. Now that I've taken care of that 1 Thunderbird. Another Alkalite seems pretty bad. Another funny thing is I can actually use this Mystic to kill his Howling Brave. Be surprised if he doesn't swing with the Howling Brave. I'm guessing he's not going to swing with the Howling Brave? Okay. Not sure why he didn't swing with the Howling Brave there. I guess he wants blockers or something, or he wants a double block. Maybe. We'll just go to our attack step and swing in. Swinging in. He's going to double block. I can murder something and save my guy. Might as well just go ahead and play our Silver Talon. Yeah, let's go ahead and play this guy. Yeah, it's like it's not even that bad to draw a resource at this point, so I might as well just stay offensive and keep the Demented Demolisher in play. Yep. So we don't really want to swing with our Senator because we don't want him to block that off with an Alkalite. We'll just go ahead and go to attacks, straight into attacks here. Swing, swing, swing. We don't want to swing at that guy. If he like double blocks my Demolisher, I can sack it. He's just got so many tiny things. I'm waiting for that really big fat fatty to come down, which I have murder for. That's really what we want to use our murder on. He's deciding if he wants to block. I guess he doesn't want to block. He's gonna time ripple that guy. So I guess he's making me sack in response. So I demolish my deck. He really wanted me to demolish my deck, I guess. Seems pretty bad. We want to have the resources up to murder during his turn if he plays some fatty. So otherwise I would have played the Priestess. If we had one more resource, we could also play this Mystic of the Tranquil Dream. Yeah, I mean, I've talked to Corey specifically about security and exploits and things, and he's made it adamantly clear that exploiting is going to be a big no-no. So Inquisition seems decent-ish in this deck. Countermagic, I definitely want an extra Sorrow in here. I want my Sorrow. Where's my other Sorrow? There we go. We want Sorrow in here because it deals with most of the stuff in his deck. He has got a lot of flyers, so we want probably this guy and Sapphire Aura. We could even put Effigy in here with flying, and that would help a little bit. So we'll just gem this guy for flying. Where is it? In the sky. Close. That gives me another flyer to block his Thunderbird. Inquisition was decent in this matchup. Yeah, I could probably keep that. Things that are bad are probably like this Darkspire Priestess, so we'll get rid of those. We'll put in an Inquisition. My own Thunderbird can block his Thunderbird at least. Sappers Charge is good. Buccaneer is decent. Wendango blocks his stuff pretty good. Murder. Mystic of the Tranquil Dream has got to come out of here because he's not really doing too much for me. Sorrow. Countermagic is okay. But we can take those down to 1. We'll take that down to 1. Demented Demolisher actually didn't do too much for me, but it wasn't too bad either. Tranquil Dream might be better actually. You know what? Let's go ahead and swap that for a Tranquil Dream. Make sure it's gemmed. 41 cards actually. Do I want the Countermagic? What was I? Buccaneer I want. So I guess Countermagic. I guess Tranquil Dream. I'll just take that guy out. We'll save and continue. You got an Oz, and then you lost. Yeah, it happens. So yeah, I still remember to this day drafting Baneslayer or getting Baneslayer in a sealed pool and losing that tournament. In the I think I won like 1 game in 3 rounds. Or 2 games maybe, and I just didn't have the other cards to support it. This isn't horrible, but it's not great. We're gonna keep this. We do have all the resources we need to play most of the stuff in our hand. We just need the double Sapphire. We have plenty of Sapphire in the deck, so pretty good chance we're gonna draw into it. We'll go ahead and play our turn 1 Sapphire Shard here. You need to wait, Elliot. I'm in the middle of something. Okay, so this kind of changes things. We definitely want to play our Sappers Charge out because it deals with almost everything in his deck, as well as Sorrow. We've got a lot of good stuff that's going to say no to his deck, basically. He was in Wild, and I didn't really see that many Wild cards. Meat Chip is talking to me. I'm in the final round of this tournament. So taking 1 here. It's not really a problem. So we'll probably go ahead and just Inquisition this turn and just take the additional 1 from his guy. It's not a big deal. Taking that additional damage. It'd be better to Inquisition that real problematic card out of his hand. Yep. Especially if he's got Wild, there's a chance he has some fatties in this deck, so we can get rid of that fatty right now. He's got this Prophet. We might take that Prophet away from him. Briar Legion's pretty good too, but I think I'd rather just take the Prophet now. Just not have to deal with that guy ever. So that's like a easy game winner. He's got Briar Legion though, so that's decent. we can deal with it with Sappers Charge, so we'll probably actually just keep taking damage on Alkalite until he plays the Briar Legion and kill it with Sappers Charge. We do have Countermagic too if he holds it for too long, which I don't think he will. Next turn we'll be playing Oracle Song. Take one. I expect him to play Briar Legion, but he may not. He may just hold it because he wants it to live. I mean, he knows that if he plays it here, he's going to be absorbing this Sappers Charge. Or play a Thunderbird. I guess that does it too. I guess that I want to Sappers Charge that as well. So we'll be playing the Shards of Fate for Sapphire Shard, and then Sappers charging his Thunderbird now. Yeah, we need to get more Sapphire Shards in here. Yeah, we can counter the Briar Legion as well, but I think it's a single threshold. He could have played it there. But yeah, I just want to take care. Oh, he's gonna Wild Growth. Wow. Well, I guess that does the job there, now doesn't it? I should have remembered he had that in his hand. So that's a play mistake on my part. Yep. Yes, he has Wild Growth. So he gets a Thunderbird. He's holding on to his Thunderbird. I still have a chance, pretty good chance of drawing into whatever it is, Sorrow, which would deal very well with his board state right now. Yes, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. I just didn't keep track of it. I'm going to blame children crying in the background. So I hear things in the background, and I hear my wife not taking care of it, and it annoys me. Well, there's a Buccaneer. I guess I can Buccaneer his Thunderbird away. Yeah, I guess that's the play here. Just kind of try to save some damage here. Probably just replays Thunderbird anyways. Except he attacks in with Briar Legion. I'll block with Buccaneer. Make that trade. No problems. I have card advantage, sort of, right now. There's his 5th resource, so he gets his card draw here, I think. Yep. I do have Oracle Song that helps out somewhat. If he doesn't play his Thunderbird, okay, he's going to play another Briar Legion. Okay, well now I can't block him. Now we've got some trouble. We've got lots of Briar Legion in play, so maybe I should have hit the Briar Legion up first. I'll live and learn there. That's a lot of damage. So I'm going to take 5 here, I guess. Unfortunately, I didn't have Countermagic for that Briar Legion. It's a lot of Briar Legion. Malfunctioning Warbot wins games. I suppose there's a good chance of it. So, yeah. This is pretty bad. I don't know that I can come back from this. I can Inquisition his guy out of his hand, and I'll still have Countermagic, but maybe just Oracle Song something. I don't know. We'll see what he's got in hand if I need to hold. Then that'll tell me whether I need to Countermagic or Oracle Song. He's got just a Thunderbird and a Shard. Okay, so we'll take that Thunderbird out. And I guess I'll Oracle Song, and we'll just pray for a miracle here. I can block one of his Briar Legions, which I'm going to have to do here. And that kind of helps. Did I already play a Shard? I must have. Yep, I've got Countermagic, and that doesn't do very much. So I'm going to be chumping with Buccaneer versus his Briar Legions. I need to top deck, like, Murders is what I need to do here. But even then, I don't think it's going to be enough. I can't top deck 2... Well, I could top deck 2 Murders because I'll play a Shard here. That's what needs to happen. Yeah, top deck 2 Murders. And so I can kill both of his Briar Legions, which I'll do on my turn. I don't know. He's got 1 card in hand. Chances, a pretty good chance that it could be Countermagic. Alright, we're going to go ahead and block one of these guys so I can at least save myself 4 damage. Hopefully. Man, 2 Briar Legions. Just that by itself is beating me right now. That's what he's got in Wilds. He's got lots of Briar Legion. I do remember passing some Briar Legion. I think did I pick one up? Okay, that's not what I need to see. Phoenix Guard Trainer's not gonna be good enough. What else? Nope, that's not good enough either. So I guess I just play both of these to chump with. Yeah, this is really bad. So we're going to be going to game 3 here for sure. Unless something crazy happens. Like, I can't draw any more cards. I can chump his guys, but I can't even kill them. I can throw my Thunderbird at his Alkalite. And take 4 damage from a Briar Legion, chump the other one with Phoenix Guard Trainer. But that's just not going to be good enough. So we'll just chump there, block there. Want to buy Extinction. Yeah, I know. We definitely want Extinction here. Plays a Grand Strategist. I'm not sure why he's playing Grand Strategist in this deck. And it's just another body. It's a 1/1 body. Doesn't seem that great to me. So I definitely need to deal with these Briar Legions. And there's that Sorrow we were looking for earlier on in the game. And we'll just go ahead and Sorrow him. Just because we can. Yeah. Take that Sorrow. Would have liked to see that a lot earlier, but definitely take a look at our deck between rounds. So have a we still have a pretty good shot at dealing with this deck. We just need to draw the murders for the Briar Legions. Oh, I should have Countermagic that. Oh well. Just gonna bounce a Briar Legion just because he can. He's wasting his own time right now. He's gonna replay it. He should have just gone ahead. Well, see, it's too expensive. He couldn't have replayed it. Why even do that? Why waste your clock? His clock is ahead of mine. He's doing better on time than I am. Okay, so I definitely need something to deal with those Briar Legions. So Countermagic's probably a decent card to deal with them, although it's a little bit slow. But that's probably the best thing I've got, really, to deal with them. Sappers Charge was okay for me. Sapphire Aura, I don't know. Maybe I just don't want this Effigy. Oracle Song is decent. Yeah, Phoenix Guard Trainer. Yeah, let's get rid of the Phoenix Guard Trainer. Alright, save and continue. We'll just see how it goes. Hopefully we can get him this time. Definitely if I see that that Briar Legion, I'm gonna Inquisition that thing out. Misfortune could be good too. But I just don't know. It just feels like such a slow card. He's playing a pretty fast deck. Come on. Yes. Awesome. Awesome hand. Alright, I love it. Keep. So turn 2 Inquisition. This time I should probably pay attention to what's in his hand. Think through some of my moves a little bit more. So I don't do something silly in front of my stream again. Something that's going to be embarrassing. The Zodiac Shaman. All day. But turn 2 Inquisition is pretty strong in this matchup, I'd say. It's fine. Gets those turn 1 Alkalites. Loves the turn 1 Alkalite, this guy. I gotta hurry. What do you mean I gotta hurry? I don't know what you're talking about right now, Wyatt.
The boy roll zombies. I'm saying.
Alkalite. Another Alkalite. He just loves these Alkalites. So I guess I'll get rid of an Alkalite. Feels pretty bad to do that. Yeah, just Inquisition and Alkalite. Okay. Wendango blocks all of his Alkalites all day. So I'll be Buccaneering an Alkalite too or something. Plays a Grand Strategist who deals damage or taps things down less than or equal to this troop's power. Okay. So he can tap down my stuff. Windborn Alkalites. Sure. So let's go ahead and Buccaneer. This is Buccaneer, one of his Alkalites. That makes his Grand Strategist not able to attack, so he deals 1 more damage to me. I'm on a 19 turn clock. Seems pretty good so far. He's got a lot of shards in his hands, so he's kind of flooded, but at the same time he can play everything he draws in his deck, so he's not in a horrible spot. He also is going to be able to use his champion ability for sure, whereas I'm not flooded. I need another shard is what I need. Replays his Alkalite. I guess he doesn't have anything better. Gets the ability on there a second time from the strategist. Got murder for his guys, I guess. We'll go ahead and swing through with Buccaneer. I don't really want to spend murder on these guys, though. Shouldn't block. Yeah, I'll just save murder. I can do things. I can respond during his turn with Countermagic murder, a lot of things. So I've got good stuff to deal with those problematic Briar Legions from last game. Yeah, sitting on Countermagic for Briar Legion seems like a good play to me too. I don't really feel like murdering any of this stuff. We'll just go ahead and pass priority, and then in his end step, I will Sapphire Aura my guy, and then we're even on damage, except I'm ahead. If I draw another resource, I can play Wendango, but it's not a really great time to do so. So we'll go in Sapphire Aura in the end step here. Oh, I guess no, he's ahead because he's dealing his 3 damage first. It's gonna Time Ripple in response. Okay, does it still target my guy? It should not target my guy. Yeah, it fizzles. It gets countered due to that. Play a wizard here, I guess. I've got murder if he plays a Briar Legion. I can block his guys with the bird if I need to, which I probably will. He has a lot of resources in hand, so chances are pretty good that most of what he's got is resources. Yep, draws his card. Yeah, Briar Legion just took me to town last game, that's for sure. I guess I'll see if he's got the whatever it's called to save his guy. See if he's got it or not. Nope. Okay. Sure. Can Buccaneer here, I guess? I'm gonna Buccaneer his Alkalite. Guess I should have done that second main phase after I swung in with Silver Talon, but whatever. I could have Buccaneered my own Silver Talon, which I can still do. I've got another one, but again, I still have murder for his guy. I'm not in a great position, but it's not horrible. He doesn't have a lot of offense going. He's got a lot of tiny little dinky dudes. It's kind of how I won the first game. Lots of resources. Mesmerizes my Silver Talon. Okay. Plays a Buccaneer to Buccaneer my Buccaneer. Okay. It's a really expensive Buccaneer. Really don't want to Buccaneer my own Silver Talon yet, though, because I want to. I really want to be able to replay it, and I can't right now because I don't have the 5 resources to do so. Can actually tap his Buccaneer to tap my guy down, which is, I guess, somewhat okay, but... Alright, there's 5. I could play Wendango here. Let's go and draw our card. Alright, so... I'm just going to Buccaneer his strategist. If he taps my guy down and does nothing, he swings in, I'll block him. Can play Wendango next turn, I suppose. Plays his strategist, sure. Plays his Alkalite, sure. It is a Buccaneer party. Now I'm going to Buccaneer your Buccaneer. You're going to Buccaneer mine. Okay, fine, I'll make the trade, sure. Maybe he's got it, maybe he doesn't. Nope. Just trade, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna Buccaneer his Alkalite here. Yeah, might as well. We'll just get his Alkalite. That way I have Countermagic and Murder up. Except we'll just get his Alkalite. That's right, I've got 3 of them. Still waiting for that Briar Legion to hit. Or, you know, Lordaeron is probably like what I want to Countermagic. Lordaeron or whatever. He's 1 resource away from being able to play it. Wendango, yeah, let's just say no to that. Yeah. No Wendango. Countermagic might have been better on the Briar Legion because I know he has 2 of them, but yeah, just deal with that guy right there. Now he can't replay his Alkalite, and I get a swing with the Buccaneer. Yay! Do 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 do. And I get another Countermagic anyways. We'll swing with the Buccaneer and play Wendango. Or I could just play my other Buccaneer, I guess. Yeah, I'll go ahead and Buccaneer his Grand Strategist, I guess. Yeah, that's about it. It's like Buccaneer, Buccaneer, Buccaneer. That's a lot of shots, man. You're gonna kill somebody. There's that, yeah, that strategist. It's a really expensive 1/1 strategist. And now he's gonna pay for a really expensive, oh, a Thunderbird. That's fine, you get a Thunderbird, which I can murder. So I'll swing through and murder in the second main phase. We'll save Wendango. I'll have Countermagic still if he plays Briar Legion. So 4 damage is pretty good. Puts me a little bit ahead. He should take it all. And then second main phase I'll murder his Thunderbird before so he can't counter me or shield his guy or anything. And I still have Countermagic in case he draws a Briar Legion. So it seems like I've got good board position now. Pulling ahead on damage. He's got 4 cards in hand, but some of them are pretty expensive because of all the Buccaneering that's going on right now. Draws his own Buccaneer. That's fine. Bounce my guy. He can have a Buccaneer. Buccaneer my wizard. 6. It's an expensive Buccaneer right there. Mesmerize is my other guy. I should probably just say no to that. Yeah, let's just go ahead and say no to that. I'd like to defend that guy a little bit. So unfortunately now I don't have anything to respond to his Briar Legions with if he top decks them. But he doesn't have them. At least he hasn't had them. So I'll run out my Wendango here. Another Shard. Swing through with Buccaneer. See if he blocks. Probably not. He will. Sure, we'll make a trade. Wendango. He can actually tap my Wendango down with his guy, and if I respond, he's still the ability's still on the stack, so he'll still tap down. Yep, there's that Alkalite. There's a Howling Brave, sure. Be really nice to see a whatever it's called now. Sorrow would be nice to see. That'd be a fun one for me to have. I'm a little bit behind. I'm taking a little bit more time damage than my opponent somehow. I can deal 5 with the Wendango right now by bouncing his Alkalite, so we'll do that. Does he have Countermagic? What's he doing? He's waiting. Nope, I guess not. Okay. Goes that Alkalite. Go ahead and give this guy +2, -2. See if he responds with Strategist. Nope. Okay. We'll do this before combat. So, because otherwise I would have gone to combat and he could have. Yeah, so now he can't tap him down. Swing for 5. Putting me in a good spot to finish this game out. If I can deal with his, when he replays his dude, if I can deal with that guy. He can tap down my Wendango with his Alkalite can do it. His strategist can. He's going to evolve his board. Okay. I think I might be too far ahead. He might not be able to attack here. No, I didn't think so. I don't think he can attack. I can make my guy a 3/3. He should be tapping him down with his Alkalite here. Incantation. Play that in our second main phase. Let's go to attacks and see if he lets me attack in. If he does, then that's pretty bad for him. Yeah, he did. Okay, so I'm attacking. And I'll go ahead and give him +2, -2, so he's a 3/3. He's got 0 cards in hand and 0 resources available anyways. So we'll probably just take the 3. Play Incantation of Ascendance here. Okay, I guess he's going to chump me off. Okay. Second main phase, play Incantation of Ascendance. Should all but close out the game, maybe, if I draw enough cards. Probably, well, if I draw another resource, I can draw another card anyway, so it'll refill itself. I mean, it's basically going to be a 2/2, this Incantation. It's kind of late to see it. it's going to be quite a few turns before it sees play. He needs removal for this Wendango. I think he might be calling good game here. So he's calling game here. So good sport, Brunellis. Good games. If you are watching, if you watch this later on YouTube. No, because once he can't tap down multiple targets. It's only one activation, because those are all separate. Those would be separate activated abilities, and he gets to choose one to use. That's why it wouldn't work, as far as I would know. So we'll just go ahead and go to our attack step, swing in, make Wendango really big, and win. So yep, good games again to Brunellis. And yeah, I just drafted a really nice Sapphire tempo deck with a lot of removal in blood. I mean, I got ridiculous removal. So there we go. That's 5 packs. And that was just, you know, last weekend I had some pretty bad luck, so I guess my luck just kind of came back around.